Flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she break numero uno. Colder than you.
Hey, it's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Sorting the Game album review of DJ Muggs Winter. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, listen, I bring out the Cypress Hill shirt, you feel me, for DJ Muggs. He is somebody I feel is like underappreciated in the game to be such a legendary producer. And when we sit around, we give everybody props. We give his protege, The Alchemist, more props than anybody. Maybe that's because The Alchemist is more visible, but it don't get no more visible than what DJ Muggs have brought to the table. And he's current and consistent. He's consistently working with artists that y'all love. Like recently, just last couple years, Mac Hami, Rock Marciano, just, you know, people that we love and respect. So I don't see why when we're talking DJs, or y'all talk about the versatility that The Alchemist has, y'all act like he's the only one that can do that when DJ Muggs easily can do all of that same shit too. Like, just real shit. But you feel me, we gotta give DJ Muggs his flower. DJ Muggs, I salute you all day and all night, and I really do appreciate this project that you got out here. Now the first track on here, Winter Is Here, that's just like an intro. They're talking about Detroit and how, you know, great Detroit was supposed to be, or whatever have you, as compared to as what it might be going on there now or in the past or whatever have you. But it's just a little talking intro. Next track on here, Warning Shots featuring Bodie James. Again, it's crazy because, like, I liked him on this track, but it's just a constant reminder of sometimes Bodie James is going to lose me, and he's just going to be one of these artists that I love and I hate. So you feel me? Don't hold me against it. One time I tell you he's whack, he's trash, and all of this, and the next instant I tell you, yeah, I'm digging him. This is just exactly what it is, because it's the production for me more than the lyrics when it comes down to Bodie James. If he's over the right production, he's gonna get me each and every time. I'm gonna be all with it. If he's over the regular, you feel me, production, you know, it's gonna be 50-50. He gotta say something crazy out of his mouth for me to be like, yeah, that's hard. On here, he did his thing though. He got a Simpsons flip in here, a couple TV references and stuff like that. He was just talking drug rap, you feel me, like what he do. I hope he has a strong year. I hope he has a real diverse, strong year coming up that'll show us what he's really capable of, and like step a little bit outside the box. But that's neither here nor there. Next track on here, Olympic Stamps, featuring the one, the only Capadonna. Now, out of everybody in the world, I'm the hardest on Capadonna. Like, y'all be the hardest on You Got It, whatever, but I'm the hardest on Capadonna because I is no room for error with me for him. Like, he's such a dope MC. He should never leave a room for somebody to have to say something crazy about him. So when he drops an album cover for a track Tarzan or a Project Tarzan with him and a half fucking tiger and a elk at the corner and at this, and it really looked like, you know, who let a third grader on the Photoshop? What in the fuck is the matter with him? And, like, on some real shit, we thought it was all fake. Like, it's no way this could be real until this man was on IG defending this trash-ass album cover and said you would have to have knowledge yourself to understand this. No, nigga, we know ourselves. We know ourselves enough to know that that shit is trash. And if you trying to kick knowledge with that shit, guess what? Your PowerPoint presentation is failed, dog. You cannot come out here doing no shit like that. It's too many people that know you and respect you that would do that shit for you for absolutely no money. That I pray on everything I love that you never paid $1 or a cent for that. That you just showing some fan art, some appreciation with that, or you sat down and you did this shit yourself. But if that's the case, don't ever do that shit again. Just go and get somebody to do that shit, because, like, dog, I cannot believe for the life of me you would, like, you're like legend. Like, yo, if anybody in the Wu-Tang came out with some craziness, not like That's just the craziest album cover I think I've ever seen, like recently, except for when the one when the nigga got the bitch giving birth to a goat or some shit like that. Like, that was outrageous to me. But this just takes the cake, because you're too legendary a person to have some shit out there associated with you like that. Yo, I'm like, like, yo, dog, that shit crazy. Niggas thoroughly roasted you on Twitter for like 3 days over the album cover, just to let you know. You have fucking 72 hours of niggas just clowning your dumb ass because they didn't understand what was going on here. And no, it's not that we don't have knowledge of self, nigga. You should acknowledge yourself a little bit fucking better than throwing out some shit like that and thinking we gonna respond to it just because. Get out of here. Shit crazy. Otherwise, this is a dope track. You feel me? It's hard. He brings to the table what he always brings to the table. The beat on here is sick as well. But dog, like, nobody, I can't even look, like, yo, whatever project or track this shit come out, this shit better be banging, or I'm fully prepared, full clip on your ass, Capadonna. I'm sorry. Oh, all right. Next track on here, Japanese Space Program featuring RLX. I'm not really familiar with RLX. He has like a different type of flow on here, something I gotta really like try to get used to. It's neither here nor there. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say it is what it is either way, but I'm gonna skip this track. I'm gonna just let you know that. Next track on here, Food on My Fork featuring Rome Streets. And when I say a fucking banger, now this is a play off for the, like, Jay-Z's The Takeover, like the sample, which is 5 to 1 by The Doors. So he's playing heavily into that dun dun dun. And when I say Rome Streets murders this shit, that's exactly what he does. He murders this shit. We all seen like the little preview of this, and we thought that it was going to be a whole project from them, from DJ Muggs and Rome Street, but that's not the case. This is just a track off of this winter album. Dope, 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 dope. You can never fuck with the God if you ever thought that we was close. It was just a mirage, and that's light. That's just like the hook. You feel me? Because he starts it off crazy. He also plays into the takeover, you know, don't let me do it till you done it because I overdo it type of routine going into the second verse on here. Just a dope, 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 banging ass track. Like, yo, this gotta be written down as one of the hardest verses of 2021. Let's see how it stands up, because that first verse, fire. Next track on here, Venimo, featuring Mayhem Lauren, Ito, and Crime Apple. Now, this is like a throwback hip-hop track. You feel me? Just like the beats on here is like a throwback hip-hop beat on here. Mayhem Lauren, you need to put out more music. Now, you put out Glass 2.0 last year, but we need to hear more music from you. Like, dog, get into your wave, get into your shit. We need to hear more music from you. Crime Apple, he's at the end of this. He does his thing on here. But it's Ito. Ito on this, like, throwback, upbeat type record really is showing his versatility off. Now, I said on Willie the Kid and V Don's Dutch Monks 2 that we kind of see that type of thing going on Ito's verse in there, where he comes in and he's like giving you some diversity in this thing. But this right here, he even says it in the verse. They want me to step outside my comfort zone. This is him stepping outside his comfort zone, and he's murdering this shit. So salute to you, Ito, on this track. Mayhem Lauren, we need to hear more music from you. That is just what it is. Next track on here is called Resume by Hologram. We see Hologram on Only for Dolphins. Ashton Bronson joint that came out. Most quotable bar from Hologram ever is on the 1,000 Gun Mac. I believe she queefed melodically or whatever. God, like, yo, please don't ever say no shit like that again out your mouth. But this right here, this was a cool little vibe going on here too. So salute to you for that. Don't ever say no shit like that out your mouth again. Next track on here, Roll the Credits by Al Divino. All right, this is a weird ass beat. Okay, I'm gonna say that, and I liked it. I like weird ass beats and stuff like that because it tests as an artist. I promise you, I tried to get into El Divino, and now y'all telling me, you know, his last project that he put out was Face Melt 2. So this was my personal introduction to El Divino, like sitting down listening to it was Face Melt 2. So I'm gonna tell you, I listened to this in the car first. So when the track came on, I did not know what was going on. But when I heard El Divino's voice, I promise you I had one of them, like, It's So Raven flashback moments and shit. And everything bad that had ever happened to me in my life flashed before my eyes because of El Divino. Now, y'all keep telling me, you know, I gotta listen to this dump squad work and all of this shit. To me, you're only as good as your last project until your next project comes out. So me digging in the crates and trying to figure out what's going on, I cannot. For y'all to tell me that he switched his style up so much for Face Melt 2, I cannot believe that. But it's weird because I know a lot of y'all deal with him and respect him at a level I cannot do it with this dude. And it's just like, you know, I'm trying to be fair, always want to be fair, always trying to remain positive and stuff like that. And since I'm not really familiar with enough of his work, I'm gonna just say, like, yo, right now he not for me, dog. Like, I'm telling you, when this came on, I was in the car and he said his first thing out his mouth and I just was like, and I listened to the whole thing. I listened to the whole track. He got some bars in there. He talked about Christopher Wallace. He has some things that he's saying in there. But I don't know. It's something about this dude. I really can't. I can't get into it right now. You feel me? Hopefully, you know, time will change or whatever, what have you. Because I always like to give multiple artists chances. A lot of y'all be real selective and so that y'all don't like to give artists chances. But, you know, even when new artists come around, you got to give them a chance to actually, you know, get into their thing. Now, I'm not saying play projects over and over till you brainwashing yourself to liking some shit or knowing some shit word for word because you're just sitting around listening to it. No, I'm not saying that. I just, with Al Divino, I do not know, dog. He does something to me. It's like and I love artists with different voices. You feel me? I love artists with different voices. That's one of the things that separates you from everybody else, because a lot of time their content is the same, their flow patterns are the same, but your voice will set you apart from that. And it's not that I don't like his voice. I like his voice. I just don't know what the fuck is going on half of the time. So it is what it is. Like, to close out the really closed out this winter joint, but I gotta work on him some more, dog. I can't do it, especially that Face Melt 2 shit. Like, oh, I swear to God, like, I can't even say what was going on in my mind thinking about this. I just thought about everybody who told me to listen to Face Melt 2, and I started saying, like, yo, we can't even be friends no more. I can't even respect anything that comes out your mouth. If you would want me to sit here and listen to something like Face Melt 2 and y'all dig this up, y'all digging him, I don't get it. But, you know, time will tell. Let's see what's going on in the future. I may go back and listen to his other work and stuff, but, man, listen, I cannot deal with no shit like that, not right now. But I'm about to get out of here. Let me know what's your favorite joint off of this. Let me know DJ Muggs, like, best production on this album. You feel me? Make sure y'all let the legend name live on for real, though, and start shouting him out, because he does so much. And it's not like he's somebody who just pops in and out the game. He's consistently working in the game. He's set in stone, a whole type of thing going on over there. So we gotta give respect where it is due. And Alchemist should be talking about him more himself too. Let's just say it like that. But I'm Madam Money. You can follow me on Twitter and IG at Madam Money Says. It's MADAMMONEYSAYS. Let me know what y'all think about the project, dog. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about El Divino too. All right.
Steady aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she rank numero uno. Colder than you know.